Hey guys, I wanted to get on here today with the approaching holiday of Valentine's just around the corner. Of course, I've been thinking a lot about and love in all its forms and variations. But let's be honest, Valentine's Day tends to mostly be all around the idea of romantic love. And for me, romantic love, if I'm honest, has been one of my biggest Achilles heels in life. Something I've worked the hardest on, something I've struggled the most with, and the thing I'm still always, honestly, still seeking meaning and understanding about why things have or haven't happened in that area of my life. So I am 42 and single and never been married. Depending on who you are, that may make you come up with a lot of different judgments about what that means. I know I certainly carry my fair share of self-judgment about that. And so I just want to be completely honest and vulnerable that never, ever in my wildest dreams did I expect to be a 42-year-old single, never married woman. So what did I do about this path that was not the one? It was not plan A. It was not plan B. It wasn't even plan C for me, okay? You're talking to a girl who had boyfriends since the age of 14. If you talk to probably a lot of my childhood friends, high school friends, college friends, they would say I was the girl who always had the boyfriend. And that has certainly changed. So I'm certainly not someone who hasn't spent a lot of time thinking, as some might say, obsessing about the topic in my younger years. And I get asked a lot about why I'm single, and I don't have a clear answer for that. If you're in the boat that I'm in, you probably don't either. And people ask out of good intentions, but it's kind of a loaded question, right? Now, let me tell you a few things that I think around why I'm single. If I'm honest, for a very long time, I was looking for someone to rescue me from my life. I didn't have the deep belief in myself, belief in my abilities, my strength, my ability to take care of myself and be safe in all ways. And so I was looking for a person, a man, in my case, to do that for me. Whew, it's a lot of pressure to put on somebody, right? You can see how that turned out. So a lot of things have happened that make me think about why I'm single. But I think that what I really want to talk about is what I've gotten out of the experience of being a 42-year-old single woman. I've had to go through the experience of really facing that life didn't turn out exactly like I had planned, like my best laid plans. And I had to decide how I was going to handle that. Was I going to allow it to make me feel bitter, hopeless, depressed, angry, resentful, jealous? Or was I going to go down a different fork in the road where I dug deep to find purpose, to love myself and develop a relationship with myself that was stronger and safer than anything or anybody else I could lean on? You know, I did not expect to be 42 and single. Maybe you didn't either. Or maybe something in your life something else didn't go the way you thought it might. And it's okay to mourn that. It's okay to be really sad about that. It's a loss. It's a loss of a dream. But what happened to me is a bunch of other dreams started unfolding. When I let go of that obsessive sort of sad, angry focus on that dream and allowed myself to open up to what other possibilities the universe has in store for me. I never thought I'd be 42 and single, but I also never thought that I would build my own business, that I would have the kind of friends and support system that I have in my life today, that I'd never dreamed I would have the spiritual grounding and contentment and joy that I have because of the work I've done on creating a life that I will love despite the external circumstances. So whatever hasn't gone the way you thought it would, whatever plan A hasn't worked out, it's okay to own that that makes you sad. And that was a real sort of tangible dream for you that has seemed to elude you. But if you'll open up and see all the other beautiful lessons and dreams and ways that you're going to grow that may not have happened, honestly, if you had been saved by this prince or princess, you just might find that it's better than any plan A you could have ever imagined. And let me be clear, I don't preach letting go of the desire to share your life with somebody. But if it's coming from a place of fear that you're not enough alone, that you're not safe in this world unless you are attached to another person, I'm telling you, you are kidding yourselves. I meet with many coupled up people. They got their Prince Charming or their princess, and they still have to figure out how to find that love and that contentment and that joy from within. They might get distracted for a while by a wedding or even a kid or two, but they always come back to having to find what's really going to bring them a sense of purpose in their lives. So, why are you still single? You can make it into a dark, sad, hopeless story, or you can ask it another way and think about what maybe your time and your energy is being pulled to explore. And you don't have to give up on finding that person. In fact, ironically, higher quality people seem to appear when you've done that inner work and you no longer need saving. That's my message for you today. I get it, it's tough out there sometimes. When you see all the Facebook posts or the beautiful pictures of all your friends with their picket fence and the life that you thought you would have. But I'm telling you, that is not the fix-it for anyone. So we all have to figure out eventually why we're here, what our purpose is. So you, if you're single, just get to figure that out without having to tell somebody else if you're going to be home late. Maybe all things work for the best. If you want to talk about this or need any help getting through the process of taking a pivot from plan A into the plan that the universe is giving you, please look me up. I'm at lifecoachamanda.com, or you can email me at coachingwithamanda@gmail.com. I hope you all find the kind of love that can't be taken away or given, the kind of love that you can only find within yourself. That's my wish for you as we lead up to Valentine's week. Thanks, and I'll be back later with more.